So Puka Nacua has been the talk of the NFL this season, and for good reason. He's been getting insane hype dating back to training camp, and once the season rolled around, he hit the ground running. He's a huge reason the Rams are outperforming a lot of preseason expectations, to the point they look like legit playoff contenders. Obviously, his insane number of targets and receptions is what draws the headlines. I mean, he's literally breaking records out here. But if you know anything about football, you know coaches love the little things. But if I'm not talking about his crazy numbers today, you're probably asking, what the hell is this video about? Well, I've got something even better, because we're talking about the most exciting part of any wide receiver's game, run blocking. No, don't leave, please. Anyway, run blocking is an underrated asset for any receiver, but it's especially important in a zone-heavy offense like the Rams. I mean, hell, it's one of the reasons Cooper Kupp got his chance to shine. McVay in particular loves getting his receivers heavily involved in the blocking schemes. He loves staying in 11 personnel and isn't afraid to run out of it. Receivers are often tasked with traditional tight end responsibilities like sealing the edge or cutting across the formation on split zones. This way, he refuses to let personnel dictate the play call, which keeps the defense on their toes every snap. In order to do that though, you need receivers flying around and giving maximum effort on their blocks, which is why Ben Skoranek is genuinely one of their bigger pieces on offense. So if you can't run block, or at the very least aren't willing to, you're not going to see the field much in this offense. And as I implied earlier, Puka is certainly willing to block. Let's take this play for example. The Rams are running a crack toss, and Puka's job is to crack the play side end to take him out of the play and free up Noteboom to get outside. Since Jacob Martin's aligned in a wide 9, the Rams know he's likely supposed to shoot upfield as soon as possible rather than staying home and reading the play. Since his momentum is already carrying him upfield, all Nacua has to do is fire off the ball and get a good shove in to disrupt Martin's path. Now Kyren Williams has a free path outside and ends up a good Shaq Leonard play away from a touchdown. Here's Kupp running a very similar play back in 2018, by the way. Now here he is on the next drive inserting into the C-gap to close off Kenny Moore, which gives Ronnie Rivers room to pick up some extra yards on the run. The Rams did this a lot this game to let the receivers approach from an inside angle to close off the slot corner for inside runs. Matter of fact, here it is again to open up a massive hole for Williams. Back to our last example, later that same drive, the Rams run another crack toss, this time to the closed side of the formation. This time he cracks down on Samson Ebukam, and with some better blocks on the perimeter, this likely goes for another big gain. You know what?
Another one.
Puka was so effective on these crack blocks that it helped open up other runs too. On this play, the Rams line up under center with all the receivers in reduced splits. Once Stafford signals for Atwell to go in motion, Ebukam shifts outside, anticipating another run to the perimeter. But McVay instead dials up an inside split zone, and Ebukam's now too wide to make a play. Puka's usage as a blocker also helps the play-action passing game. Here he goes in motion and once again inserts into the C-gap. But this time, instead of blocking, he transitions into an over route. The success of the ground game to this point, plus a familiar look from Puka, gets him wide open for a 32-yard gain versus your typical Gus Bradley cover 3. So yeah, Puka Nacua is awesome. He's somehow exceeded all the camp hype, and even with Kupp returning soon, he should maintain a huge role in this offense. While I don't think he has the same kind of juice as Kupp, his overall talent is undeniable. And considering he's already had a record-breaking start to his career, there's no telling what kind of potential this offense has. So a pretty short video this time around, but I just wanted to talk about some stuff I noticed watching back that Colts game. If you liked it, you already know the drill. Go ahead and drop a like and subscribe and keep up with everything I got cooking this season. With all that said, thanks for watching and have a good one. Peace.